What up, nerds? My name is Nikki, and I'm freaking salty right now. Oh, I have to listen to this again. Yeah, we did this at the end of the last episode. You want to know why we're listening to it again? Because this is the second time I'm filming this episode. Because my camera just like, oh, I'm gonna record and see how Nikki feels like, because I'm a camera and I'm dumb. My camera wasn't recording when I recorded this last episode, and I was doing so good. I was being funny for once. I was talking about Octodad like I've been wanting to for 3 flippin' episodes. Oh, you should have seen it. It was fantastic. But no, I'm just gonna sit here and I'm gonna be salty. I'm gonna be so salty that I could be considered a freaking ice cream flavor from Kingdom Hearts. I'm glad I got that off my chest. Now onto the game. This is going to be the first one that's not super plot heavy, so we got some little time to talk, a little time to get to know each other. I mean, obviously right after this, because this is a plot. Come on, what are you doing? If you start wandering around a place as well guarded as that without any means of defense, you're bound to get caught. Noob. At the very least, you should see if there's anything nearby that you can use to hide yourself with. Think stealth. See what you can find around there. And be quick about it, time is short. Thanks, Tetra, that's really helpful, thank you. I suppose that's supposed to be, oh, I want to get that ruby. I suppose that's supposed to be the Navi of this game. I didn't really even realize it until now, but that's supposed to be the Navi. Which is, I'm good at this game, I promise. Which is great because, whatchamacallit, it's not as annoying as Fi or Navi or whatever. Even though I said in the last episode that Navi wasn't annoying, but you know, whatever. Okie doke, so treasure chest. And this actually, we should be getting through this in about 1 episode. At least, first time I recorded it, I got through it in 1 episode, even though I kind of screwed up in a couple of places, but it's okay because I'm really good at video games. Look at how good I am at video games. Yeah! I'm good at video games. So, in the Forsaken Fortress, your main objective is to get rid of all the searchlights and then make it back up to where you lost your sword. And it's gonna do this, it's really annoying, it's gonna do this a lot where you're gonna walk onto a ledge and it'll automatically just point you towards that window as if it weren't already obvious that you have to make it up to that room, and you know, not better. And there is a way to do it, like Tetra was just talking about. No, Tetra, I don't need your help right now, believe it or not. Tetra was talking about earlier avoiding guards and searchlights and stuff like that. If you go through the lower levels, you're gonna encounter a lot of bokoblins, and hold up a gosh darn second while I take care of this real fast. Okay, so that's the end of the gosh darn second. Oh my goodness, the searchlights are being turned off. What do you know? What do you know? So, get rid of the searchlights and stuff like that. If you try going on the bottom levels, it'll lead you just right back outside, where you can go to the top levels and get to these searchlights and stuff like that. But you can go through the entire level with avoiding that. And why you want to avoid that is that there's these huge hulking monsters. I don't know exactly what they're called. Not bokoblins. Maybe bokoblins. But they hold lanterns and stuff like that, and if they see you, you're automatically caught, which is the stealth element, which is the thing that I wanted to avoid in my first playthrough of this game when I made my best friend. So, anywho, that was the first searchlight. Let's go on to the second and not drop down to the bottom level. Not only that, but stuff on the bottom level is pretty freaky. Like, there's like a statue of like one of the big guy's heads or something like that, and he just shoots lasers at you the entire time. But you know what? Let's stop talking about how to do levels, because none of us are dummies. We all know how to do them. And yes, we know where to go, game. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about Miyazaki. I've been a huge Miyazaki. Yes, I get it, Tetra. I've been on a huge Miyazaki kick lately. There was a Steam sale, not Steam sale, PSN sale a couple of weeks ago. And where's the pot? There's the pot. There be the pot. Thank you, pot. I wonder if I can throw it at him. And again, it's throwing me off just because whatchamacallit, my audio is super out of sync. Miyazaki. I've been on a huge Miyazaki kick because on the PSN store they had a sale recently where a lot of good but kind of old games like Borderlands and stuff like that went on sale for like $5, and one of the games was Ni no Kuni. Now, I know I've professed to be something of a nerd for Kingdom Hearts, but other than that, I'm not a huge fan of JRPGs. I don't play Final Fantasy all that often, and even Pokemon games. Like, I got into it after Black and White, if you can believe it, and I was around for like Red and Yellow and all of the classics, and I still didn't get into it until around Black and White. And actually, let me go back outside and see how many more searchlights I have to disable and where those searchlights might be. I've never been into the JRPG. Okay, so let's actually do a little bit of backtracking. I've never really been into the JRPG genre just because I find turn-based battle systems to be super tedious, and even though I am an advocate for story in video game, and typically when I play a video game, I look forward to the story than I look forward more to the story than I do the actual gameplay, even though I do like the gameplay a good amount too. The stories in JRPGs just always dragged on, and I just found it super annoying and tedious and dumb. So, on this PSN sale, I see this JRPG, Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch, and I'm just like, maybe not getting into it, and I'm sorry, I'm super spaced out right now for some reason. And yes, I know where to go, game. Thank you. I got super into, whatchamacallit? I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, Ni no Kuni. So, I decided to buy Ni no Kuni because what the heck, it's only $5 and it'll give me like a couple of days worth of things to play. So, I pick it up and I start playing it, and I noticed that it's actually by Studio Ghibli, and I'm like, can Studio Ghibli make games? I mean, I love Studio Ghibli films. I mean, Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, Castle in the Sky. Yes, game. Thank you, game. As always, game. But you know, it's just like, just because you're good in film doesn't necessarily make you good in video games. And I already put this. How do you get to that other searchlight? Son of a goose. How, oh how? Let's try going back over here. Jeez Louise, how do you get to that? Is it over here? I've done this before. I know I've done it before. No, that's going the opposite direction, but do I need to go the opposite direction? Okay. Okay. Okay, thanks, game. Okay, it should be, is it over here? I'm gonna feel so flippin' dumb if it's over here. It's over there, but you have to get to it another way. How do you get to it? What the heck? Okay. It's okay, we've got more time to explore, more time to get to know each other. So, I start playing Ni no Kuni, and I'm like, can Studio Ghibli make games? Because just because you're good at making films doesn't mean you're good at making games. And I found out that, yes. Yes, Studio Ghibli can make games. And I've been obsessed with Ni no Kuni ever since. Like, after I'm done with these playthroughs, I automatically just go to Ni no Kuni. And I even, on my day out, I went out to Best Buy to pick up Howl's Moving Castle and Spirited Away because I wanted to play them. Not play them. Oh gosh, darn, am I so confused. I wanted to watch them. And you know, of course, they never disappoint. And this is gonna lead up, this is gonna lead up to a searchlight I've already been at. Where is this other gosh darn searchlight? This is so, like, and this is the Let's Play curse right here. Just cause, and the same thing happened to me, I think, last time I recorded this episode too, of where, like, I got all 3 searchlights, no problem, but I usually, oh, I'm so bad at this game. Why is anyone watching me? Jeez, I hope this isn't a 2-parter. This happened to me last time where I got all the searchlights no problem, and I guess right now I can get these rupees at the very least. I got all the searchlights no problem, but I went the opposite way that I usually do to get up to my sword, and there's this one part where you have to sneak past, like, depending on which way you come at it, you have to sneak past either one or two of those bigger bokoblins. And usually I come past the way where you only have to... This has got to be the way. I'm going crazy right now. What the heck? Well, you either have to go past one or two bokoblins. And I usually come to one where you go past the one just because it's the easiest way to do it, but I went past the one that was the two. And I'm just like, what? Oh! I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Hi guys, I'm dumb and super salty and dumb. And, oh gosh, we're never gonna finish this game. Have fun sitting there, watching me stink at this. Pot! So Miyazaki, he's great. End of story. I want to talk about flipping Octodad. I've been wanting to talk about Octodad for a very long time. Now I'm going to start talking about Octodad. Octodad, what the heck is that game? I think it's the best. I think it's got really great writing. I think it's a funny game. I think it's frustrating as heck. I think that when I pick it up, inevitably when it comes out for the Wii U and play it on this channel, I'm going to have no idea what I'm doing. I think that a lot of people are going to get mad at me. I think that no one's going to watch that walkthrough because I'm going to stink. Or maybe everyone will watch that walkthrough because they like seeing me suffer. I don't know. Could go either way. But anyway, Octodad. Great game. Great talk. Glad I got to share that moment with you. Now we're going to get the sword. Woo! Okay, but really, Octodad. Just gosh darn good writing. Where am I going? I'm going the right way. Hopefully. I've said that before. I've been wrong before. Don't know if you noticed. Yep. Oh my goodness, I did not do that again. What is... It didn't... Can I get back up? Tell me I can get back up. Please tell me I can get back up. Maybe I can. Yay! 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 Oh, joy. Saved it. Nailed it. Is what I meant to say. Nailed it. Totally meant to do that. Every single last part. Is this... This has got to be the big room with the two bigger bokoblins, whatever the heck they're called. Comment below. What are they actually called? I'm curious. What was I talking about? Octodad. Great writing. Oh! Thought I was gonna fall. Octodad. Great writing. They kind of approach it in a Half-Life sort of way where the plot, I mean there are a couple of cutscenes, but the plot is told through mainly just like, not necessarily the plot, but the world is told through just what you happen to hear from passerbys. And there are two people in that game. I think there are actually three because someone else did the kids. But there are basically, I have to go get the thingy-mabob right there. So good at video games. Those are the bigger bokoblins that I'm talking about, and this rat's gonna come and attack me, and I don't care, because you know what? Forget you, rat. But he's not, because we're friends. We secretly became friends. That's what happened. Promise. Not lying. 3 people in Octodad. The guy who plays Octodad and basically every guy in that game, which was my teacher Tom. The fabulous Frida Wolf, who played Octodad's wife, and all of the women in that game, and then whoever played the kids. I can't remember who played the kids, but there's just a few bits of dialogue that are just so geniusly perfect. Like, in the main game, because there are a couple of DLC, in the main game, when you're on the ship, you're basically... No, I'm not gonna get caught. What are you talking about? What? Why would I get caught when I'm so good at this game? Gonna wait for this guy to pass me by, which will be great because I'll actually be able to focus on what I'm saying for once. And he's taking his gosh darn sweet time about it. But okay, we're good with it. We're patient. Patience. It's a gift of virtue, of the spirit. Fruit of the spirit, that's what I meant. I'm so good. I should teach a Sunday school. I do teach a Sunday school. I'm talking to myself a lot. I don't know why. I guess I'm pretty loopy right now. I've been pretty tired lately. I really just didn't stop being busy until recently, for about 2 months with finals and starting GUG and everything. My life's kind of moving at like 5 billion miles per hour, but I can keep up with it, because I've got Jesus on my side. Yay. Okay, so that bit of dialogue, and I totally did that on purpose. You can't prove otherwise. That bit of dialogue in Octodad that's taking me a really flippin' long time to talk about, as all things on this channel, or this show, or whatever I'm talking about. Octodad, good game, bit of dialogue on the ship. You're playing Octodad's origin when he meets his wife, and like the sushi chef. I love the sushi chef in that game, but the sushi chef, there are a couple of sailors that are talking about him because his origin story is that he was like, he met Octodad when he was on this ship, or kinda, I guess. And it's just like you hear two of the like sailors talking about him, and he's just like, man, that new chef is a piece of work. I asked for seconds and he asked for a pineapple. Ugh. I asked for seconds and he gave me a pineapple. And the other guy's just like, well, that's really weird, because I asked for a pineapple and he kicked me in the shins. I don't know why I thought that was so funny, but it was hilarious to me at the time. And do I want to? No, I don't, because I'm already going over. So we're going to call it quits for this episode. Thank you so much for sitting here and listening to my rambling and listening to me being loopy. And, oh gosh, I believe I will see you on Saturday? Saturday. Yeah, let's call it Saturday. Until next time, nerds. Bye-bye.